Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 in art appreciation. I've had several questions, so I wanted to touch base with you in a video and answer some of those questions and give you a little insight as to where we're going this week and how things are going to change from here. We are in week 4, so if you go to the course units, typically the last folder displayed is the folder we're in. Your unit, as I've said multiple times, start on Wednesday and end on Tuesday night. So 11:59 Tuesday night, things either close down or they become late if you turn them in. Some of you have had trouble in the last couple weeks, either technical, book-wise, things like that. I have let people turn in things late. If it is open, go ahead and turn it in and email me when you turn it in. In the grade book, and this is an important distinction. In the grade book, unless I put a 0 in for you, it does not calculate the whole grade. So if you haven't done anything all semester, which none of you haven't done anything, you've all been very good. Or at least most of you have been very good about turning everything in. If you do that, then your grade will be accurate once it's graded. If there are blanks in that grade book, you might have an A, and I go through and put zeros in, you have an F. Because Blackboard calculates all the possible grades, points that you have turned in. So if I don't have a grade in there for something, then it just means that it's not calculated in your total grade. So you could go from an A to an F overnight. So pay attention to that. But the other thing is, if you do turn in something a little late, or if there was a problem in the weeks prior, and you want to, if you go ahead and do it, if it's open, let me know. Because if I've already graded it, Blackboard doesn't tell me that you've already submitted it or submitted it late. So I need to know that, otherwise that 0 will stay in your grade book. Okay, moving on. So week 4, we talk about, it's a very important week in this course in that it talks about many of the things that you need to look for in art to hold a critical eye, to be able to understand what the artist is portraying, and the different ways in which they use to create their artwork and to tell you their story. Okay, so line, shape, color, texture, space, motion, all these things are ways artists, methods that artists use to tell their story to you. In whatever form. So you should know the keywords this week. They're not hard. Most of them you kind of should get because you've seen them before. The PowerPoints are broken into 2 files because it's pretty long. There's a lot of slides. I encourage you, if you can stand to listen to my voice past this video, go ahead and listen to them, or just read the notes. That's fine too, don't care. But you need to do one or the other and read your textbook. This is the first week that you will have a project due. This project is contoured line drawing. It is the first project I had, and anyone else probably who had an undergrad art degree will start with. So you might not like it because it's not something that creates something that is aesthetic. Okay, it's made to train your eye to see the outline and the contours of things. So it's not something that typically produces great works of art, but it trains your eye to see your subject matter, and that's very important. All right, so that's all I have right now. Just wanted to go over some things in the short video. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email. I'll get back to you within the day. All right, have a nice evening.